We live in Brooklyn, baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby.
Welcome back, ladies and
Welcome
gentlemen.
back, everybody. You say ladies and gentlemen. I just say everybody.
That doesn't cover everyone?
I ain't know we had any ladies and gentlemen watching our show.
Well, the bitches and bastards?
Nah,
I'd rather that?
Motherfuckers. Nah, just people. Oh, and a shout out to people actually do shout outs in 2013. That's some old shit, but whatever. To Storm for hooking us up with that banner for the YouTube channel page.
Yeah, we'll get that up. Is that a bad thing?
It's actually a good thing.
Nah, it was nice. I never heard you give a shout out.
Did you see it?
No, I'm talking about you just giving a shout out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but no, that was actually. I don't think they heard a word you said. Your mic is not on.
It's not?
No.
Nah,
Oh,
that-
you know what? I'm on the wrong mic. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. No, it was cool. I mean, because he had been commenting. I think his YouTube name is Primetime Handball, and he was just commenting on some of the stories, and just dude just hit us up with a banner for the YouTube page, right? To Storm, much appreciated.
Yes, thank you, Storm. I understood your message. I'll have to work on the dimensions of that shit. 'Cause
Dimensions, yeah.
YouTube is acting stupid, but I will get it up, and you will get your proper due. We really have to. We really have to get some T-shirts together. Because I mean, I made damn logos and shit. So we'll try to. I'd like to give one out to Storm, who.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. For people that support the show and do things like that, it'd be cool to give them some swag.
Yeah, that's appropriate. Yes.
Give them some insanity check swag.
Yeah. I really hate swag.
We should give some I Love Skillet's aunts.
Yeah.
Let's go to Auntie house.
Let's go to Auntie house with some 8 butt plugs. That's what you
We can really run where you can make some Slop Monster T-shirts.
Slop Monster T-shirts.
Well, that's good shit.
8 at the Pride Parade.
Hey, there's a lot of nice lesbians out there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm a lesbian too.
No, they said you was in the band leader outfit. Nah. Symbols slapping on some dude's butt.
Hold on, brother. Don't you have the rainbow on your shirt? What is that? That's a rainbow.
Wow.
This is a rainbow for
Busted live on air.
70s, baby. This is I wore this today because of the late Jim Kelly.
Oh, that's why.
People don't know that Jim Kelly passed away, and he was an icon of 70s black exploitation. So if you look at the design,
Black exploitation. People in Canada don't know that word.
I thought that was because of you.
Nah, it was not.
He was a disco dancer.
Nah, you see here it is. There's a bad mofo in the kung fu pose with the afro and the fly shades on, the nice 70s muscle car right there, and the bell bottoms. Because the Black Belt Jones, passed away, man. That's messed up.
He was a disco dancer.
No, see, you need to have the other thing, man. You come straight out of a comic book. See, you gotta have all that stuff.
No, that was the right.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Any case, motherfucker. Rest in peace, Jim Kelly, man. Fuck you. So,
we're gonna do a little back step here. Well, you knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So Paula Dean, who loves her some niggas, she had to do the apology tour, for her horrible actions, and apparently she helped the Today Show
with Matt Lauer.
Win their first time ever beating Good Morning America in like 8 months or a year or some shit like that, because she was begging and pleading for everyone to forgive them. If anyone who hasn't said a single thing that they regret in their lives, please throw that stone, throw it right at my head and kill me. Really? Do we need to hear all of that shit?
I mean, to me, this is an unfortunate situation, but it's very much indicative of today's society. Like I said last week, I don't think you can find a person over 35 that hasn't uttered or at least thought about something that was politically incorrect, racially insensitive, or what have you. Not necessarily white to black. It could be any nationality, whatever. I'm pretty, because to me, what she did is all encompassing in a sense that it's the same to me as if a person said something derogatory about a woman, or a person's religious beliefs, or what have you. I mean, I remember there was a scene in.
Here we go.
The Godfather, No, yeah. and Tom had to go meet the dude that they wound up cutting the horse's head off, right? Mm-hmm. And he told the dude, he told Tom, you go tell that guinea wop so and so blah 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 that you work for you're not gonna muscle me, and basically dismissed Tom, and then all of a sudden he woke up with that thing in his
Well, actually, it was better than that because shame on you for not knowing how that scene went down.
No, because there's two versions. I know the way it was supposed to go, they had to take one of the words out. They had to take one.
No, but I'm saying, so what he said was, he was like, let me tell you something, you and your guinea wop, blah, 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 blah. And then Tom said, well, I'm actually German Irish. Yeah. And he was like, well, let me tell you something, my Kraut McFriend.
Yeah. That's right, because the word was they couldn't say mafia at that time.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't want to, I think he said something about mafia, and it was like, no, you can't say that,
Yeah, he could do all types of other slurs,
yeah.
but you can't say mafia.
You can't say that, but I mean, the point is, you could just see when people's blood is up, this is the way they engage. And that's right, he said, that's right, he said, let me tell you something, my Kraut McFriend. I mean, it was just a perfect, to me, it just showed you real people in real situations, and that's how people talk. And Paula Dean is being scapegoated. I agree 1,000% with her being released from Listen, because she represents a brand, and I don't think it's fair, because we keep having this disagreement. It's not fair. It is not fair, and I'm positive there are other people at the Food Network that probably feel or said the same, but they didn't get busted. The fact that she got busted, and still to this, second from that other excerpt on YouTube, she's so deeply entrenched in her upbringing. She says things that's so insensitive, and she's saying it like if she doesn't understand why you would even think that this is something that you might shy away from and pause, because she was inviting one of her black friends. You gotta pull out your black friend when something like this happens, and she was making a joke, and she was like, come here, we can't see you standing next to that blackboard. You need to come away from that blackboard because we can't see you. And she's laughing,
which is funny. But what was to me was more telling was when she was trying to explain how, I guess, to sum it up, how slavery wasn't as bad as people think, because the slave owners actually felt that a good number of the times they felt that the slaves were part of their family.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like the house niggas.
Yeah, they were part of the family. So it wasn't as bad as a time for them, I suppose.
And yeah, right. And the way she was describing it is like it's almost like you people don't know. You people have the wrong impressions of things. You got it wrong.
Yes,
they were like
was like that.
They were slaves, yes, and they couldn't leave without being lynched. But
it's so delicious.
but literally, so I thought it was interesting how she did that, because she was like, she made it seem like, outside of the fact that they can't leave without being lynched, but other than that, they lived kind of good. They, they got 3 meals a day, only got whipped once on Sunday. It was all right. And
watermelon, it's so delicious.
Watermelon.
But let me give you a nice.
I love watermelon.
As a personal example of again, see, I'm saying this is why it's the hypocrisy. Even though I understand what you're saying, by the rules of today, she was gone. No question about it.
Representing a brand,
but I can't stand the hypocrisy because listen to this. So my brother, when he lived in Brooklyn, I don't know. I remember I told you he was what the hell what's those fake police called again?
Them snitch cops?
Yeah.
I remember. Snitches. Yeah, I remember. He was a fucking snitch.
What are they called, 8? The fucking...
fake snitches. They're supposed to go around...
They wear the cop...
Neighborhood watch?
No, they're auxiliary police.
Snitch, You basically see it, then you have to go call the cops,
So, and this is in Crown Heights. And if anybody knows anything about the history of Crown Heights, the blacks and Jews have had their issues...
In the early 90s,
and some of it was big time. Okay. He's being when he first got in there, he told me this story. Some sergeant or whoever, some officer showed him around, and this is this and this is that, and he's like talking to him about the neighborhood and what they have to deal with, and he's like, believe it or not, some of the most annoying people we have to deal with are the beards. The beards. This officer, protect and serve, was talking about the Hasidic Jew. Google image Hasidic Jew and you will see some cat with a big ass beard. They refer to him as the beards. Are beards any different than the Spicks or the coconuts
Yeah,
or the Jaimes or any other? No, it's not. It's just we don't hear about the beards. I mean, we don't hear that term being used. But it's about as derogatory as any of the other shit.
I remember.
But our local police are using this and basically indoctrinating it into some new cat who's supposed to be, again, protecting and serving these people.
Showing him the ropes. Basically showing him the ropes.
So we all do it, you fucking hypocrites. This is why I'm upset by this shit.
It is upsetting, but and like I said, in a better world where everyone could be honest, this would not happen. She would be reprimanded, probably, taken off the air for a little while until it blows over. But you got to understand the way they see it. She represents a brand. Even if she was totally exonerated, it doesn't matter. You brought negative press to the Food Network, and we have sponsors as well. We have, so this could lose us money. She's on the show. They pull out, the commercial dollars and so on and so. I understand why they do it. It's just wrong. It's not.
The funny thing, I was watching. One of my favorite comedians of today is Bill Burr, and he was actually on Conan O'Brien's show, and he was talking about this, and he said exactly that. He's like, look, we all know what's going to happen. Basically, right now, after she does, her fucking apology tour and her crying tour, she's gonna have to take a seat and go back to make some fucking butter-soaked raisin bread or whatever the fuck it is she's making for about 3 months to let this shit die down. And then he said, and then these networks are there waiting, watching their watchers, like, okay, do you think it's over now? Because they're like, yo, this bitch is still able to make people millions of dollars.
Of course.
So they're just waiting for when you fake ass motherfuckers stop being outraged so they can again siphon your fucking pockets with this old racist woman. She ain't gonna think that anything. Her 66 years of her life is not gonna be erased because she's on fucking sitting next to Matt Lauer crying. So when she comes back,
she's
just like Martha fucking Stewart did after doing time in jail, she's back to her fucking millions. Is she even in the news? Does anyone care? Of course not.
No, because Paula Dean will make some. I mean, the fucked up thing. She's such a bad cook from the, I mean, that's the most. I mean, the shit that she makes is just looks disgusting and it looks. Ugh. But in any case, she's gonna make somebody some money, and that's why I said this is all just a dog and pony show. It's a horse and pony show. What the fuck is that shit called? Dog and pony?
It's a dog and pony.
Dog and pony show, because they know that they just want to distance themselves so they don't get, no one will pull their sponsorship dollars right now. But this woman, because of this incident, the whole rebranding of her is going to be worth money to somebody.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is just a crock of shit.
And before we finish up, I just want to say, related, I was watching. They have like a small, a mini segmented documentary thing on LeBron James. And, it's going from his early years to his Cleveland years to his Miami years to the business of LeBron James. And in the business of LeBron James, and Michael Jackson, Magic Johnson touched on this. They're like, yo, have you really seen a lot of LeBron commercials lately? While this dude's making a run for a second championship, they said only one commercial.
That's basically for Samsung. He's doing it.
Right, exactly. And then I never really thought about it, and it's like the reason why is because the LeBron hate. These motherfucking companies don't want to take the chance to put money into some advertising because you assholes out there hate this man because he wants to live his life the way in whatever fucking city he chooses to live in. And because it's not yours, you want this man to fucking snap his ankle or fucking get AIDS or some shit. And they're afraid that fucking hate is going to translate to their sales. So they kind of like backed off of this cat.
The best player in the fucking league because he decided to play in another city. Because you're right. I mean, this guy, the microscope this guy's under, makes no sense. Whatsoever. Jordan had a fucking gambling problem, and that fake retirement that he had is speculated he was suspended from the league for gambling. But they could not say it, so he went on some imposed hiatus to play baseball and then came back conveniently the very next year, because to say that their cash cow was actually suspended would have been bad for the Jordan brand / NBA brand. So the fact that they would cover up for that scum, and this guy who hasn't done anything like that, but I said, this world we live in is just trash.
And that's really the sad part, is that you sheeple don't even know the fucking disgusting shit that you're fucking manifesting.
People are too fucking stupid.
Ways. We know, and we're the ones who are suffering, but you people just sitting here mucking ignorance.
Because those are the motherfuckers that shape the world, which is the same. They cater to you dumb dullards and What you want to say something, motherfucker?
No.
Why you got that? Oh, you just needed something big and hairy next to your mouth. What the fuck?
All right, so
I'm just saying. No, wait a second.
since when does a microphone have hair on
I
it?
don't get. Listen, this is what you people don't see.
here you
See,
go.
Ken and I are talking, so we have to be closer to Mike. This dude, I'm in the background. He's putting on
He was
chap
a
lips.
disco
He's putting on
dancer.
all sorts of lip balm, and he's like doing like this and getting the mic all close, and then you don't want to say anything. I mean, what are you preparing for, man? I'm just.
You know, one day I'm gonna go on the boards, and these two motherfuckers is gonna have it out one of these fucking days. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. Thank you very much for coming through. Once again, this is Insanity Check.
I mean, thank you
can
very
catch
much
us
for
on
watching. Then ain't nobody came through. That's his.
Fuck.
I was about to say that's H thing. I don't. Nobody comes through. You know. Any case, yeah. So as you were saying,
We can be found on Facebook at
Yes.
Insanity Check.
Yes.
You can tweet to us at Insanity Check 12.
yes.
You can join us in our Google Circle on Google Plus, Insanity
Yes.
Check. And of course, you can watch this show in an enhanced version on our YouTube channel, which is.
Insanity Check Radio.
Thank you very much, folks. We'll be back.
Wait, stop. How many minutes do we have left? Do we
Not
have one-
many, like one.
Like 1 minute? You tell us. Huh?
You had about 6 minutes.
Yeah, I thought so. We don't have to get off yet.
No. It's
Now it's like
7:30.
2 now,
7:30. I have somebody coming at 7:30.
So do we have like 2 minutes?
Yeah, got.
I just wanted you to respond to this thing.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So, because I was having a debate with this cat about this Underoos shit, and I really, because to me, I guess maybe I'm just behind the time. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I want you to see this goddamn stupid ass setup here. Here we go. And you tell me if this looks, because to me this shit looks kind of like suspect. All right. Whoa. This dude here. And that dude there has this that's a Superman shirt. Now, you can't see the shirt in this thing, but that's the Superman shirt.
Guess he just showing me him.
Well, I mean, this motherfucker obviously did something to edit the shit to where I can't find that stupid whack-ass shirt. But, I mean, if you look like that, should you be rocking a stupid-ass shirt like that, man?
Again, I don't know this dude. See, you're probably associating the shirt with his persona. I don't know the man.
Well, he's
You
not
know?
Superman.
I bet you if Aaron Hernandez was wearing that shirt, you wouldn't talk to that motherfucker.
No, that's what I said. If you was, not this fucking
shoot you in your
assassin,
face.
shoot me right in the fucking middle of the forehead, I wouldn't say shit to that motherfucker. But I'm just saying, I just thought that was funny because it reminds me of Underoos, man. The shit reminds me of some fucking Underoos. I said, I can't find. I thought I could be able to find that shit. But look at his with the fucking Batman shirt. So here's a Batman shirt, then he had a Star Trek shirt on, now he got a fucking
Yes, if that's his general attack. Well, no, he's a decent shirt there.
Oh, man, I don't know who fucking. He looks like one of the Beagle Boys in that fucking shirt. I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, man. To me, the shit just looks suspect. The shit just, well, I can't find the shit, but shit, hopefully you pull that shit down. But yeah, a Batman shirt, Star Trek shirt, Beagle Boy shirt, and yeah, come on, that shit is just. He thought I was being a troll or whatever. I'm like, come on, man, you can't rock that shit, man.
Well, you know what? Why don't you just say it to him in his face? That way you won't be a troll.
Exactly. See,
Problem solved.
problem solved. All
Thank
right.
you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next week. Catch you later.